let me just hear the microphone very quickly, then I will start talking about yesterday. Yesterday was a very big day. Start talking. Okay. First things first, I'm sorry about my voice. Also, my back hurts, my shoulder hurts, my feet kind of hurts. But anyways, yesterday we had a party. Now, obviously, this party was so grand compared to the parties we've had in the past. It's been so long since we had a party, like a nice big one where we invited quite a lot of family members. So, what was this party for? Who was this party for? It was for my niece. She turned 1 on Thursday, so we decided to have a party for her. And this party was huge, so huge. Now, one of the craziest things was blowing up the balloons because we wanted balloons in the party, a lot of balloons. So instead of blowing it like the traditional way, we had a balloon pump, and you had a pump. And the way you pump is basically you have this little nozzle and you just pull back and forth. It was so annoying, honestly. At the end, when I was almost done pumping all the balloons, my hands was killing me. Okay, it hurt so badly. But obviously, um, we got all the balloons blown up. It was so good. I'm very excited about that. But obviously, I don't want to see a balloon again. And I'm sitting next to a balloon right now. I have another balloon also in my room. I have two balloons in my room, basically. Now, I am hurting so much, because yesterday I was standing so much. There was not much place to sit for myself, you know? So, standing up, walking down, that was just basically the norm. Now, the party was great. I've seen a lot of cousins I have not seen in such a long time. Like I haven't seen some of my cousins in 3 or 4 years, and we got to see them because of this party, which was amazing. We also had food, delicious food, delicious food. We had basically someone else prepare the food, and it was so good. Oh my goodness! It was basically biryani. I'm not sure if many of you know what biryani is, but basically, we had chicken, we had lamb, and we had vegetable. Now, there was so much of food. Oh my goodness. Wow. The mutton was so good. Well, lamb, in other words, lamb. It was so good. There were also some other stuff as well, like soji, which I don't really like soji when there's nuts in it. I don't even know why people put nuts in it. Let's just eat soji plain like that. Why does it have to be so fancy? But anyways, I'm a very picky person. But regardless, oh wow, the food was so good. It felt really great, to have some kind of meetup. It's been so long. Um, it was such a grand experience. Now, um, also, this may be embarrassing. Some of you may laugh at me for this. I do not know how to carry a baby. I don't know. You may be thinking, what? How is that possible? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to carry a baby. Yesterday, my niece wanted to go by me, but then I didn't know how to carry her. And then I carried her, and she was very heavy. Oh my goodness, was she heavy? Uh, she's just 1, but she's so heavy. She's not that fat, but maybe I'm just weak. Um, and then she started crying and crying and crying. Um, I don't get her. I really don't get my own niece. Look, I don't spend that much time with her, you know. She's my only niece, but like I don't really carry her. I never carried her uh, before, so obviously it's very strange. And oh, fun fact, she always likes to, you know, reach out and take my food. Uh, it's so amazing, honestly. But anyways, it was so tiring, and even before the party began, we had to move so much of things. We had to move a lot of furniture around into my room because obviously we having the party in the lounge, and the lounge is obviously going to be neatened, so we need like all of the stuff to come go in our rooms. It was such a pain to move it, and then when the party was over, like around like around 7 or 8, we started to move things. It was painful, so painful. My shoulders are really hurting right now. It's hurting so badly. Oh, it hurts so badly. I don't like complaining, but it hurts badly. Now, I'm very happy that we had this party. It's a pretty big party for a 1 year old because, 1 year olds, you don't remember your parties. No one remembers their 1 year old party. Well, most people don't remember their 1 year old birthdays. But at least it's something for me to remember. It brought the family back together again, which is amazing. You know, it felt great. And the food was great. Pumping balloons was the worst. What else? What else? Um, it was hectic at the same time stressful. I really, really hope that, I don't want to have a big birthday party. I do get maybe for children, it's much more exciting because having a big birthday party for children is very exciting, because they get to enjoy it more than anyone else. Sure, the work is difficult for the adults, but for children, it's amazing. They get to enjoy stuff. So, when I have kids, maybe I might go big, but to be fair, I don't really know if I'll give them a birthday party every single year. Okay. Okay. Um, wow, this party was half the hook. So half the hook. Okay. Okay, I hope you're all doing well. Yesterday was such a tiring day. Ah, it hurt so badly. My shoulders hurt so badly. Um, so I really hope everyone has a fun time watching my videos. You know, um, I'll upload one Monster Hunter video today, which I already have all uploaded. I just need to premiere it because I already have a big one coming on Thursday. It's a very big special one. It's supposed to come out on Thursday. So I'll that's already premiering soon. If you look at the thumbnail, it's very sexual. But yeah, I have the other gaming videos I have to put up. So obviously, that'll come out. There was a lot of filler videos I filmed, and I'm not gonna post the filler because I have no time. I have no time to post them right now. It'll kind of mess up the timeline, so I rather not. You know, I already promised to premiere my special video on Thursday, so I have like extra fillers all over. I don't want to show too much filler, and basically, filler is just stuff you don't really need to watch. So yeah, but I thought I'll just show in certain aspects anyways, because that was the best part, showing certain aspects of uh, different uh, gaming moments, I guess. Hold on. All right. So, the weather report, bright blue skies with fluffy clouds in between. It's so good. I love this weather, and it's almost gonna be autumn, I guess. Well, I think it is autumn. I don't know. I'm so backwards with my stuff. But hey, autumn is gonna be spring for Japan, I think. I'm not so sure about that. I think. Oh, also for the West, which means that Capcom is gonna be giving us a brand new trailer for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. They promised they were gonna show something in spring, and obviously, in other countries it's spring next month. So I can't wait. Okay, we waited so long, so I can't wait. Okay. But my shoulders hurt so badly. I'm so tired, you know. Let's read some Babylon Bay. Babylon B. Babylon Bay. Babsy. What's the Babby? Babby. Babylon Bay. Oh, am I tired? Ho, am I tired? Oh, can you hear that? That's a balloon. A big orange balloon. Putin withdraws from Ukraine after. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was old. Okay, wait. Let's start from this. General Milley calls Russia to warn them of Ukraine counter attack. Taiwan issues official statement. Lol, we are so screwed. Mysterious large circles on Russia arrest turns out to be President Zelensky's massive testicles. 9 most important things to look for when shopping for a new church. Sudden spike in women advocating for traditional gender roles now that World War III is starting. Biden tells Ukrainians to just shoot Russian soldiers in the legs. Russian deploy new tank that opens up to reveal consecutive smaller tanks. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. John Kerry orders emergency airdrop of solar panels to Ukraine offset carbon emissions. Trudeau jealous another dictator is taking all his press coverage. Putin withdraws from Ukraine after celebrities threaten to sing Imagine. Biden orders astronauts on ISS to eat all the freeze-dried ice cream and not leave any for the Russians. Oh, snap. Wife tragically freezes to death after husband doesn't bring blanket fast enough. Neil Young threatens to leave Spotify again unless Vladimir Putin backs down from Ukraine. I wouldn't be surprised if this is real. I would not be surprised. Americans will now be required to identify Ukraine on the map before posting opinion on Ukraine. Ukraine's just happy that Americans save 16 cents on their 4th of July barbecues. 16, oh no, I can't even read. Sorry. 10 signs your parents are oppressing you. Loud cheering heard from Lockheed Martin boardroom. Cold Heart's husband refusing to stop and adopt family of raccoons. Taiwan enjoys free sneak peek at what will happen to them in just a few weeks. California issues hypothermia warning after temperature drops below 68 degrees. Oh, let's see this one. This is funny. Okay. You know what's going on with Ukraine and all that stuff? It's scary. You know, it's scary. Um, but there are a lot of people pushing fake news around the Ukraine stuff as well, which is so crazy now. You know, they use this picture from 2018 of this woman, and they're putting it all over front pages, which is insane. It's like, it's crazy that they're trying so hard, taking a lot of fake stuff or past stuff, or taking random things from different places and saying it's Ukraine. You know, like, don't do that. You know, don't do that. And people are believing it, which proves the point. Many people are just gonna believe anything. You know, you can show a picture of a cat and tell people it's an elephant, and they will believe it. Okay, that's just how crazy it is. You know, I'm just saying. There's people out there using it for their own gain, you know, like a lot of OnlyFans and all that type of crap. A lot of OnlyFans stars are trying to use it for their excuse to to basically push and promote their OnlyFans. You know, oh, 50% off for all Ukrainians or whatever. It's crazy because it's like, really? What else? Uh, I'm just saying, okay, I'm just gonna say this. Conservatives, please, if Brandon pushes to deploy troops on Ukraine, don't go. This administration does not like you, okay? Put this in your head. If you're any conservative out there, I know many conservatives know this, but there are some conservatives out there who just wanna help. I get you wanna help, but there's better ways to help than to be part of the Brandon administration. I'm just saying, okay? These people literally call you terrorists, okay? Call the parents terrorists. You know, they call you Nazis and all these type of words. So don't go and agree to that. You know, don't do that, because trust me, all those pink-eyed weirdos who voted for Brandon, they should be the ones going out there and fighting if they want to fight. I'm just saying, I know I sound rude, but I'm just saying, don't risk your life for these pink-haired weirdos who voted him in. Those pink-haired weirdos should be fighting. Okay, they wanted this, they got this. If a war breaks out, they should not be forcing you. Okay, they literally took out the unvaccinated out of the military, and it's like you see people saying they draft the unvaccinated, and it's like, what the fuck? These people are so cruel, honestly. Oh, just because you're unvaccinated, you gotta be drafted now, they say. It's so sad. It's so sad how people can think like this. A lot of people are showing themselves as hypocrites. A lot of pro, anti gun people proving themselves to be hypocrites. A lot of pro gun control people, hypocrites. They're totally fine with Ukrainian citizens having guns, but American citizens, oh, they can't have that. Oh no. I'm just saying, you know, and the way like these leaders from across the different countries complain about Russia, I get it. What Russia is doing is bad, but what are you also doing? What are you also doing? What is Justin Trudeau doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, yeah, want to freeze banks? What else? What else? Stomping on old ladies? What else? You know, um, like it's all these things. They're gonna they're gonna complain and push the main focus on Russia. Don't forget what these other dictators across the world are doing. Okay, don't forget that. Do not forget that. I know what's happening in Russia is a big thing, but still do not forget of what's happening also in your own countries. Like in my country, in my country there's what? There's literally the third most popular party. The third most popular party in my country. That party is totally fine with anti-white racism. Totally fine with s- killing white people. White farmers. They are totally fine with that. They sing songs about that. You know that, right? It's crazy. And that party leader was on trial on hate speech a couple weeks ago, and I'm still remembering that. I'm not going to forget about that because it's so easy to forget about what's happening in your own country right now. It's easy to forget about Justin Trudeau. It's easy to forget about Brandon. It's easy to forget about all these other dictators like the European Union leader or whatever. It's very easy to forget about them, but no, do not forget about them. Just remember, okay, they'll treat you bad just as how the Ukrainians are being treated right now. Okay, just remember that. I have to say this because it's so painful to see how people can easily just forget about what's happening in other countries. You know, it's so sad. You know, we just literally had what police brutality in Canada. But hey, let's focus on Russia now, and let's forget about this. People are using this to forget about the entire issue that happened in other countries. Don't forget. Do not forget about what happened in other countries, okay? Just do not forget. Always remember what's happening in your own countries as well. Always remember, because people will forget. People will use other things to make you forget. They'll use this Russia thing to make you forget about everything else. Do not do that. Do not let that happen. Remember what they were doing. Okay, and that was just a couple weeks ago. That was just a couple weeks ago. What's happening in Canada? What's happening in my country? All the type of stuff. Just a couple of weeks ago. Okay, just a couple of weeks ago. So just remember. Okay, don't let the Russia thing wash it out. Okay, always have everything in your mind because people will erase it. You know. And they're going to have a convoy now, a trucker convoy. In my country, we're going to have truckers striking because of illegal. Okay, not illegals. My bad. Not illegals. Just regular immigrants taking jobs. So, yeah. Um, okay, sorry about my voice. It's just sometimes I get really mad. I understand the world is in such a pain right now, but people are only going to focus on Russia. Russia this, Russia that, okay? That's it. Don't forget about the dictators in your own country. Don't forget about the tyrannical leaders you will have in your own country. Do not forget about that. In Canada, they literally saying you must report on people who are authoritarian. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Basically, they want you um to snitch on others if you feel that they are anti-authority. If they don't like to support the big daddy government or whatever, you have to call them out. You have to call them out. That's what they're saying, and it's so crazy now. It's so crazy, you know. And no one's gonna talk about that. No one's gonna talk about that. After this Russia thing is over, people are not gonna focus on this. They're gonna be talking about Russia for months and months and months and months. That's it. That's literally it. All these comedians, they're not gonna make fun of Russia. They're not gonna make fun of the situation. But hey, if you are a Canadian, they're gonna make fun of you for protesting. They're gonna make fun of you for protesting. Same with America. They're gonna have their own convoy. Be careful, because you get these idiots, these idiot comedians, these so-called comedians. They're not really funny. They just identify as comedians. They're not really funny at all. They barely made anyone laugh in years. But I'm just saying, be careful of them, because they'll try and put you in a negative light. You know, it's the establishment versus people. Simple as that. And as I was talking about what's happening in Ukraine earlier, hey, it's a very sad thing. It is a very sad thing. But if war breaks out, conservatives do not enlist. Please, I beg you, protect your families. And if you want to help on your own. There's better ways to help than working with the Brandon administration. The Brandon administration does not like you, okay? They will easily call you a Nazi just like that, okay? How many years were you called a Nazi from these lunatics? How many years, okay? Plenty of years, okay? When I got into politics, just remember, I was very pissed off when people called me these things that I'm not. They will call me all these crazy things. And guess what? Guess what? They were doing that to people for years before I even joined politics. All I'm trying to say is that, if you want to help Ukraine, I'm sure there are other ways of doing so, but just do not do it with the work of the Brandon administration. Please, please, trust me. They would rather see you die than anything else. Okay, they do not like you. Okay, they don't like you. They don't like people like us. Okay, they rather see us die than live. Okay, so I'm just telling y'all that if you want to help Ukrainians, that's totally fine, but please don't go and work with the Brandon administration. Please don't. Please don't let those purple haired weirdos who voted him in do it, because they were totally fine with no wars, as they would say. Oh no wars and stuff like that. All these people who paraded for Brandon, all the Brandon messiahs, let them go. Let them go. Let them go and fight the war. Why should the conservatives fight this war for them? Why should the unvaxxed fight the war for them? Why? They voted him in. They voted him in. Why should people who did not vote for him die? Why? Why? Just why? That's my main question. Why? Why? They have all their XYZ gender militaries. Tell them to go, okay? And people, please don't fall for the trap of spreading democracy. Please don't. Please don't. Trust me. Brandon administration is gonna completely lie to you, okay? I'm just saying. I don't want us to fight for people like Brandon, okay? After all the things they've called us, deemed us, and they're going to hold January 6th against every single conservative, whether you were there or not. Just remember that, okay? Just remember that, okay? Do not forget about that, okay? These people will rather let you be looted by BLM than stand up for you. Okay, so please, please, as I said, there are better ways to help Ukraine if you want to help them. But do not join the military to work with the branded administration. Trust me, it's so woke, it's pointless. You're not going to get that far in the military with woke people, okay? And you're just going to become a shield just for Brandon. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't. Don't. As I said, I'll say it a billion times. They consider half the country Nazis, okay? So why on earth would you want to fight for the Brandon administration? Please do not do that. Fight for yourselves and fight for what you believe in. Do not fight for an administration that wants you dead, that wants your children dead, that wants to spread CRT. Don't, please. I beg you, okay? I understand you want to fight if you want to help. I completely get that, but this isn't the way, okay? And trust me, I guess most of the country, no, most of the world is tired of America and their troops spreading democracy. So please, please, just there's better ways to help Ukraine citizens. There's better ways than joining the army. Trust me, the army is not for protecting Americans anymore. It's for protecting the Brandon administration. Today I found out that someone who was what's the term? I forgot the term. But basically, someone who was arrested for January 6th. That guy killed himself. He killed himself. He- I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, these people want you dead. So please do not fight for the Brandon administration. Don't. Don't. Look what they've done to people who just walked in the Capitol. What have they done? Oh yeah, torture them. I'm telling you, people, please do not do anything like that. I'll beg a billion times, and I will do it because I don't want you all dying for people who would want you dead. Okay? Please, just please understand. Okay? Even with niceness, you need to understand. You just can't sing kumbaya with everyone. Some people don't want to sing kumbaya. Some people just want you dead. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, enough about that rant. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, 10 signs your parents are oppressing you. Your parents could even be systematically oppressing you. The most oppressing and miserable person on earth. Look out for these warnings, 10 warnings, that your parents are literally funny mustache man. They limit your screen time to just 7 hours a day. Oh, gosh. And here's the thing as well. I limited my own screen time without my parents telling me to. Maybe I oppressed myself. Wow. They make you wear your nice hoodie to church. Mom. At least one of them is a Christian male. A sure sign of the patriarchal oppression. They won't let you listen to songs about murder, rape, and drug use. But all the other kids are doing it. Exactly. All the other kids are jumping off the bridge. Why can't I jump off the bridge, Mom? They won't pay $29.99 for a limited edition Fortnite Captain Marvel skin. What are you supposed to do? Play Fortnite with a free skin like some kind of peasant? Or play a different game? They want to spend time with you. They obviously hate you. They don't give you a portable device with unlimited access to porn, literally robbing you of the joy and happiness and the crippling addiction for the rest of your life. Worst parents ever. Gosh. Angry face, angry face, angry face. That's a lot of angry faces. They ask you how your day was. You already told them it was fine. They make you shower weekly. Talk about overbearing. Wait, shower? Weekly. They then pray for you and want the best for you. I would literally die for you. More pressure. Yeah, they are literally funny mustache man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goody two shoes. Speaking of the party, I did not eat cake yesterday. I did not have a fair share of cake, so I will eat that later because I'm very hungry. Um, okay, what else? Let's see. Anything else I missed? I'm very hungry. I could eat an entire leopard right now. I can just munch on a leopard right here, right now. Oh, that will be so good if I just munch on a leopard. Yum, 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 yum. Biden announces he will move to. Wait, what? Biden warns Russia that if they don't stop, he will deploy deadly trans admiral. Dang. President addresses the nation. Biden announces he will move to unfollow Putin on Twitter. Okay, I read these things. Okay. Anyways, I'm just saying. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. I hope that rant really hit hard because I'm tired of ranting. What else can we talk about? Um, what else can we talk about? Anything else fun to do? You're on the internet. There's not much fun things to do. Let's be real. Let's be real, okay? Okay. My shoulders hurt so bad. Oh my gosh. I just want to drop down on the bed and sleep. It's so nice and bright. I really love it. The grass is nice and light. Um, Everything feels so cool. Well, not cool as in cold, but cool as in good. You know, hip and cool. So yes. Anything else I would like to talk about? I don't know. Any movies coming out? I don't really know. I mean, besides the Batman coming out. I'm not really interested, and I'm not going to go to the cinemas to watch the Batman. I don't think I'll have any time to go. Well, I think I will have time, but I don't think I'll have. I don't think I'll have like transport to go, so I'd rather not go. But seriously though, I really hope the movie is good. But then again, I don't know at this point. I don't know. I really like Batman. I like DC compared to Marvel. There's nothing wrong with Marvel. They make good movies, you know. Um, Speaking of movies, for me personally, when it comes to Man of Steel, I think I've said this a million times. It's boring. It's so boring. It's not like Superman to destroy billions of buildings. It's not like him to do that. They really destroyed his character for a dark, edgy character. Um, I did not watch the Snyder Cut. I will watch it on DVD and then I'll tell you about it. But I'm not really interested so much right now on other stuff. Uh, when it comes to superheroes, maybe okay. Maybe I'll wonder how the Batman will do, but that's it. What else? Jurassic World Dominion. I am excited for that. That's something I'm excited for because hey, it's about dinosaurs. Um, Anything else? No, no. Um, what's the best? Um, what is the best movie for the year? I don't know. I hope it'll be Jurassic World. It's gonna be a really long movie, so yeah. Um, Anyways, my arms are hurting now. Oh my goodness. I just want to sleep, okay? I just want to sleep. But I can't even do that. Okay. I am thinking of going back to work on Flowers Are the Beauty. If you don't know what Flowers Are the Beauty is about, many of my new subscribers won't really know this, but my old subscribers will know this. Flowers Are the Beauty is a visual novel idea I had since early 2019. Yep, yep. If you go back on the channel and scroll down, you'll find a couple of old videos where I was discussing this visual novel and I was talking about it. And obviously, as time went on, I sort of lost interest in working with it. I worked with other ideas and then I stopped working on that. And I kept thinking, you know what? I need to add more stuff to this. I need to add more stuff to this, you know? Because flowers are the beauty supposed to be about uh, the specific character. I'm not going to spoil the entire story. No, it's a very good story with a lot of ups and downs, but it's an okay story. Flowers Are the Beauty is obviously about this one female protagonist. Yes, yes, there's a female protagonist. And basically, she is very good with finding treasure. The entire theme of the game is about finding treasure. Yeah, finding treasure, But it's much more deeper than treasure hunting, you know? It's much more deeper than that. It's filled with a lot of villains. It takes place on a separate planet, by the way. It takes place on a Earth-like planet, a planet that's very similar to Earth. What else? A lot of world building, you know, and I really hope people get to enjoy it, because it's so much of characters. The only thing I need to do is draw it, uh, and prepare more stuff. Writing a script is gonna be very um, interesting because I just love writing. I just love writing. So I can't wait to work on this visual novel again because I promised you and I will get it done. It's been a couple of years, like 3 years since I promised you all this, but I will deliver. Okay, I will deliver. I promised, and a promise is a promise. Y'all wanted this, and I will give it to you. It is going to be a free visual novel, so yes, it will be perfect. Well, certain aspects won't be 100% perfect for a free game. I will obviously make paid for visual novels as well, but that's a different topic for a different day. I really hope that this visual novel gets to be pretty popular because there's a lot of world building in this specific visual novel. And I really hope people get to enjoy it. You know, in this visual novel, there's a really good villain. A really, really good villain. The villain is so good in a bad way, which is so amazing. Like, oh my goodness. When I was developing the villain, it was around 2019. And you need to understand, around 2019, there was a lot of buzz for a good villain. There was a lot of buzz for a good villain. I'm sure many of you, if you remember the year, you would kind of remember why, because the Joker was coming out. And I was thinking to myself, I want a really good villain, a really memorable villain. I like to write characters that's very interesting, and I wanted the villain to be very interesting with a very interesting backstory, and obviously, the villain is a pretty awesome villain. I'm sure many of you will like it. Uh, Also, a heads up if you don't know, Flowers Are the Beauty. It's gonna have a lot of fighting elements in it. It is also gonna have a lot of gore. Not so much, but some amount of gore, which it's not gonna be so comfortable for many people. But I guess that's totally fine for some. What else? There might be a lot of kissing. I don't really know if I would put it in, but a lot of nonsense, a lot of crazy stuff. Now it does have a lot of people fighting with powers and all that type of stuff. It's a fantasy, basically, a really good fantasy. I miss the days when I would work on it back in 2019. I would sit down every night and type on my laptop, type about different aspects of the world building, the script, and everything like that. It was so good. It was so good. I really miss those days. Um, oh, those were the good days. I really have this strange feeling that, you know what, this visual novel might be pretty successful. It might be pretty successful, but I hope it is. I really hope it is. You know, because then people will get interested in my other pieces of work. Because most of my other pieces of work, it's connected together in some way. So I would really like people to um, get into my other ideas as well. You know, the more things are connected together, the better. Then people will actually won't be shy to try out new ideas. You know, because if everything's connected together, you know it's safe to check it out. You know. So I promise for that visual novel, I don't know if it'll come out by the end of the year because there's going to be a lot of drawings, a lot of music, so much of music. It's going to be pretty big, you know? I can't promise so much for this visual novel. So, yeah, I just can't promise so much, but I can say that, you know, it it should be done. It should be done because I've been planning it for years. I think it's time for it to finally come out. And there will be certain aspects in the visual novel that I promised years ago, such as puzzles, um, different armor sets, and stuff like that, you know? And I'm going to be doing a lot of drawings, okay? I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of drawings because it's an action visual novel. I wanted to draw every movement for every action you take. For example, if you punch someone, and let's just say, uh, okay, wait, let me restart. You get multiple options. You get multiple options to do a certain action. Let's just say you punch someone and they dodge it. Then you'll get more options, and that dodge, you know, the other character dodging your punch, that must be drawn. Every action must be drawn. Obviously, it's not going to be animated, but it must be drawn, and that's the problem. You know, that's the problem. It's going to have so much of drawings. I really, really hope I can get that much drawings out there. You know. So yes, I really hope the best for this visual novel. I really hope the best. Um, and then we'll move forward for different ideas. You know. So yes, the visual novels will be so big. You know, it is going to be pretty big because there's going to be 9 chapters crammed in. You know, each chapter is supposed to be around 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, I know, so long. It's gonna be so long. So I really, really want to make sure this visual novel. I hope it doesn't drain people out. I hope people get to have enough fun with this visual novel, and there will be a prequel to the visual novel. Yes, there will be a prequel to the visual novel. Excuse me, because of its main villain. There's so much of backstory for that visual novel, and the villain. I feel like there should be a prequel as well. So, as I said, that visual novel will be free. So, a lot of people get to try it out and get to taste some of my interesting art style. They get to try out my game, they get to see how good it is, they get to listen to the music. Now, the music is something I will be making and it's gonna suck. So, I'm sorry if it sucks. I'm really sorry if it sucks. Okay? I'm not a musician. I am not a musician by any means necessary. I guess I'll just practice and make a couple of soundtracks, you know? I'll make 10 soundtracks for regular stuff, like regular encounters, regular soundtracks that can be played any moment, you know? Doesn't matter the villain you're facing. And then the specific character music that only plays when the character does something or when a character appears, stuff like that. Don't forget, I have to record the sounds. I have to record the sounds of characters. For example, like if the characters are fighting, I have to make the punching sound. Now, I can easily buy sounds, pre made sounds from different companies, but then you have to buy a license for that, and that costs a lot of money. And plus, I don't think they'll want their sounds to be on a gruesome game. So I'd rather not really do that. I'd rather make my own sounds and edit it out myself. So we'll try that out. I'll try making a sound today, recording some sounds, and let's just see how it works. But my shoulders are really giving up. Um, I'm very sorry about my voice, okay? I'm gonna eat some food, then I might eat some cake, and then I'll record some sounds, you know? I want this visual novel to be good. I promised y'all this for years, and I want to deliver. Over the years, I added more stuff to it. I thought about new characters and much more longer storylines. And back in 2019, when I was working on this visual novel, the main problem was not the villain, but the hero. The hero felt like she did not have anything to offer. She did not feel like so strong. So what I'm gonna do is obviously make more chapters before uh, that 2019 script I've written, and then after the 2019 idea, I will add on more stuff to it. So basically, you get to know more about the character because this is not about the villain. This is about the hero. This is about the hero destroying the villains. It's her challenges that she faces. It's supposed to be really good. So obviously, I hope you'll get to enjoy that visual novel. Anyways, have an amazing day. Bye bye.